Let's go. Hey, it's the LaDonna Raeh Show, and you're watching me every single week. I'm your host, LaDonna Raeh. You know, I've been announcing my upcoming guests recently, and I know that it kind of brings you excitement and joy. But before we bring on our special guest for tonight, I want to talk to you about something. All these cigar lounges are popping up all across Chicagoland, the Chicagoland area anyway. And I don't smoke, period. Like, I don't think about smoking. It doesn't cross my mind. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke cigars. I don't smoke cigarettes. But my son called me from the DR and he said, "Ma, you want me to bring you back a cigar?" I was like, "Yeah." And so he brought me back a, hold on, you know, I'm really not a connoisseur and I can't see. But let's see what it's. It's a Series P number 2, Partagas. Did I say that right? Habana. That's what I got. Okay, he brought me a cigar. Now, mind you, don't make fun of my glasses. I will never smoke it unless there's a celebration. So all you cigar smokers that are women, I've seen you. I've seen you in the lounges. Y'all looking cool. I didn't know you weren't supposed to inhale, but just make sure that you play it safe and keep looking jazzy while doing it. All right? Now it's time to bring on our guest. Our very special guest straight from Chicago. But guess what? I want you to know he's been all around the world making people think that they've lost their minds, okay? Including my kids. Like, we met way back in the day, and I saw his work, and I was like, huh? He cheated. Let me look that up. I just couldn't find it. Y'all, give it up. Give it up for my main man, Mr. David Shareef. That's what I'm talking about. Where y'all at? Welcome, David Shareef PhD.
Welcome. Thank you.
Give
Okay.
you your letters. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing really good.
I'm waiting to ask a guest, how are you? How are you? And they say, you know, now that you asked me, my dog died. I'm just waiting for somebody to not say, "Oh, I'm good, I'm good." But you are really good though.
Yeah, well, my dog did die,
Oh,
but
jeez, I'm sorry.
I'm good.
I'm
Her
sorry.
sister right here looking at me, so I'm
When did
fine.
when did your dog die?
Halloween 2021,
Okay, so it was a little bit a while ago. So you've had time
but
to
it still
grieve.
hurts.
Yeah, I'm
It still
sorry.
hurts.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
You know,
but
that
uh-huh.
that brings me to a time when someone said that I looked good for my age, and I told her that she looked good for her. She did. She looked great for her age. And I said, "Girl, you know black don't crack as long as you don't do crack." And she said, "And I did it for 20 something years." I never said it again. I never said it
Yeah,
again. But you look
yeah.
great, Dave. You look like the day I met you.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I was looking at one of those videos the other day, and I was like, wow, I haven't changed too much.
Oh, well, if you say so yourself.
No, I mean, I have to do a self-assessment all the time,
Yeah.
especially when you out there on camera and stuff. You know, say, okay, let me make sure. Do I need a tummy tuck or whatever?
Wait a minute. Why would you get a tummy tuck when you can go to the gym?
Oh, no, 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 no. That's just a frame of reference. So I was, so some of them other people can understand what I was coming from.
Oh, okay, because I'm going to get a tummy tuck. Okay.
Oh,
I ain't playing. I'm getting a tummy tuck. I ain't playing. Okay. But tell us about your journey because you started off as a magician. And I know people, when they think of magicians, they think of David Copperfield or they think of tigers and lions and bears. But
or they think about corny magicians at
I was gonna say
birthday
that.
parties
Yeah,
for kids.
yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
but yeah.
uh-huh. I don't do any of that. I do what's called hyper realistic illusions. And the stuff that I do, like you see guys, they come and they do a party at your house or whatever, and they got all these props. I have people actually say to me, where's your stuff? And especially if I'm doing an adult party, I'm not going to bring a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah.
because I am the magic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need boxes and stuff to do what I do. And I have to do a disclaimer before I perform. I'm not the devil.
Uh, yeah, you mentioned to me that someone thought you were actually him.
No, a lot of people.
That's crazy. So
No, it's
what
not.
is it that you're showing them that's giving them the idea that you may not be in a human form?
Well, okay. One thing I do is my PhD is in psychology, applied psychology. So I use psychology. I'm a board certified hypnotist and I'm a master illusionist. I've been doing magic since 1975, 73, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's like I mix all the three of those together and I do things that resonate with people's emotions because you got all these guys out here just giving away how they do stuff. So I try to do stuff you're not gonna find on YouTube. You're not gonna find what I do on YouTube. It ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
It ain't gonna happen
So what?
because I create all my
Give
own
me an
stuff.
example. Like, if they wanted to look something up, what would they not find that you do? What is it that makes you so special? I know you're
Well,
special, but what makes you so
I
special?
do I do I have somebody sign. Okay, I give somebody a bag. They put it out in the audience, and then I do a couple of things in my show. You forget about the bag. Then I have somebody come up and bring me up $100 bill. They sign it huge with their name on it,
Yeah.
and then I take that money and burn it up right in front of them.
A
And
hundred
then I
dollar
do the
bill?
rest of the
You
show.
you trying to fight?
No, I tell them, hey, look, I'm a professional. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it
Okay.
out.
Okay.
And then I bring them back up later on. The person with the bag, bring them back up later on.
Mm-hmm.
Say, bring me the bag. I reach in the bag and pull out a grapefruit, a lemon, or orange. Then I cut it in half, and that person's money is in that bag. That was in the audience the whole time while I'm telling everybody to keep their eye on that bag. I'm not
So
gonna
how do
touch it.
you do that? Like I've seen something like, and I'm my eyes. I can keep my eyes on the ball, but I can never
Hmm.
figure this out. So how do you do? Like, can something appear over here? Are we there yet?
Yeah, well, I can do that. If I had known, but I do. I could do things like that or whatever. But
Cause I need about 500 stacks right now. Can you make that appear? Just look, I got the
I'm
box
working
and
on that.
everything. Just put it right here
I-
in the box.
I'm working on that.
You can
I'm
send it
working
by
on that.
Zelle.
Okay, you know, I'm
Yeah.
working on that right now. But I do things that don't like. For example, I use this little voodoo doll in my show,
Mm-hmm.
and then I give people a warning about what I'm about to do. And then I tell them that nobody can have their phones on, and that you got to give it the importance it deserves.
Yeah.
And then I blow their minds with,
So
touch the dial, the other person feeling, and all kinds of crazy stuff.
where did this doll come from? Because I had a coworker that sent me a damn it doll. And I had a friend come to my house and said that she had one too. And it kind of looks voodoo-ish. So what kind of doll is this?
Well, mine is just made out of the bristles of a broom.
Okay. So it's not a actual voodoo doll?
Well, now here's the thing:
Okay.
voodoo is a creation by voodoo doll is a creation by Hollywood.
Well, the word voodoo was created to make actual black magic seem like something negative.
It was right. It was supposed to make what we did as Africans look like negative stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
the voodoo actually means the mantra of voodoo means do no harm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm
So
with that.
Hollywood turned us against our own religion from Africa. But
Absolutely.
the voodoo doll is actually a witch doll. Witches were the ones that used to melt wax and turn it into dolls and then do things to it and it would happen to you, which is
Mm-hmm.
what we call sympathetic magic.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do something to one, it will happen to the other.
Well, I just want to remind people that you can call into the LaDonna Raeh Show and talk to Mr. David Shareef right here live on the show if you dial 312-357-5141. and ask your questions. Tell them your experiences. If you've worked with David, I know we just rolled out the live call-in number, so a lot of people are not used to being able to call into a podcast because usually
Yeah,
podcasts are on demand and you can't say nothing. You can send some comments, yeah, but
right.
we've actually implemented our call-in line. So that's again 312-357-5141, or you can send your comments right here on this platform that you're watching this on. So go on, David. So I know you did. Now, you're not too far away from the years ago when you were doing classrooms and children were amazed. Do you
Yeah.
ever find that children fear your magic?
No, no,
No?
because there's an old saying, know your audience.
Okay. So you
So
wouldn't
I
do
have,
something crazy like that with kids.
well, no, no, no. But the kids don't know to be afraid of it until the adults tell them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Right.
That makes sense.
So yeah, so I do kiddie stuff for kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then sometimes it's just fun to do kid shows, but I don't really perform for children anymore. I'm an adult magician,
I
a
understand.
adult hyper realistic illusionist.
But I'm a
You know.
kid. I'm a big kid, so
Yeah, and then the thing is that this generation has lost this sense of wonder.
yeah.
So I have to pull them to the dark side in order to make them respect what I do.
That's true. That's true. So when you say pull them to the dark side, how far to the dark side do you go?
I don't go dark at all. I just scare the
Mhm.
shit out of them.
There you go. There you go. Wow. And it takes a lot for me because like I like scary movies, but I find that a lot of men don't like scary movies. That's hilarious to me. Um
Really?
yeah, they don't like scary movies. They're like, no, I'm good. But you're so tough though, But they don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I just like the suspense. I don't necessarily get scared. I kind of know that somebody's gonna come out of that closet by now,
yeah,
or somebody's gonna jump out from under the bed or that dark place. And it might not be anybody scary at all, but you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's your mama.
No, those are unsubstantiated jump scares,
Yeah.
and I'm a movie director as well. So
Okay.
if you're gonna build up that suspense, then you gotta build the tension up, release the tension, and then when the tension is released, then you get the scare.
Okay. Okay.
So in magic, I do the same thing.
Okay. Okay. Explain.
Like for example, I may say, oh yeah, this we're gonna have some fun, and then before you know it, we're doing something creepy, and you didn't even know you was gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not expecting something creepy to happen, but it happened.
Okay. Right. So it's unexpected, but expected yet unexpected.
Exactly.
Yeah. I got you. I got you.
Mhm.
So, you talked about your journey to magic or illusionist or an illusionist. You kind of talked about the creative process. What is a memorable performance that you've done throughout your career where you really felt proud or it stands out to you?
Oh man, there's so many. Um,
That's
I
why I
did a
said,
show in 2005 at South Suburban College,
hmm
and I got I did two sold out shows. I would have had three sold out shows, but Steve Harvey had a show there the same night, so the third show didn't sell out.
hmm
But I got a standing ovation, and that was when everybody realized I was the new guy. I was like, the guy that just took over.
It was a real standing ovation, right? Because Cat Williams said that people are telling these fat Faison lies about getting standing ovations when the producers are telling everybody to stand up and clap.
Did you get a chance to look at my Bark
Yes, I
page?
did. I'm just messing with man. You can't go
Uh,
along with the man. I
no, no,
looked at you.
I'm just saying all my standing ovations are
Are
100%
real.
legit. They are
Exactly.
legit, you
Exactly.
know. So I'm up here, I'm killing the game. It's like
yeah.
nobody can replicate what I do. I'm the only
Mm-hmm.
hell. Who can go to college for 10 years to get a PhD in order to be a better magician? Who
Mm-hmm.
does that?
Mm-hmm.
Me,
You. Yeah. You. Yeah.
the only
You
one.
you wanted to improve your craft. You wanted to perfect your craft.
I wanted to leave a legacy that people will never forget.
Ooh. That's strong. That's
You
strong.
know, just think about this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do for a living? You do magic? No. I make people happy. I make them feel that sense of wonder when they were waiting on Santa Claus when they were little kids. I make them feel that as adults.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Now, how do you see the role of magic evolving into broader entertainment?
Well, it's already there. It's been there. I mean, hell, look at David Copperfield, one of the best magicians, illusionists, entertainers in the world since 1978,
Mm-hmm.
and he's still here doing it,
No, but I'm
killing
I'm
it.
I'm speaking on things like, okay, with technology, obviously technology's always been there, but the evolution of technology is so quick. Magic is it able to keep up with the technology? You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no. Magicians are ahead of the curve, but you don't know it.
Oh, so we think that you like lost in the past, but you're really ahead of the game.
Way ahead. We use stuff that people don't even know about that's out. We've been using it for 20 years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then there's always the old school way. What I achieve with a electronic something, I can achieve the same thing with just a regular pen and a couple of pieces of paper.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Well, I tell you what, I that makes a lot of people wonder, like, wait a minute, I got to get more into watching people that do these types of, or this type of, would you say it's entertainment? It's still entertainment.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
entertainment.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, it seems like it's more of a psychological entertainment,
Well, now,
like,
now the thing is that most people don't know that all magicians are psychologists. We
mm,
study
good
psychology.
ones
It's just that
anyway.
I'm sorry.
Good ones anyway.
Yes, you got the guys that's out there. Hey, boys and
Right.
girls,
Right.
you'll never catch me doing that kind of stuff. Ain't
Right.
gonna never happen. Not even when even when I do magic for children, I don't do that
Yeah.
because the children today are way more
They'll
sophisticated.
probably throw
Even the
something at you.
3-year-olds, huh?
They'll throw something at you these days. You can
Yeah, man, get out of here with that.
what?
Cookie Monster magic. Yeah, no,
Right.
get out of here with that.
Oh,
Right.
Hey, hey, sorry, my dog is starting to growl. He wants to see
Hmm.
some magic. He gonna magically be outside in that weather. Um,
uh,
so leading up to, and I want to read this Bark article that I found. Okay.
okay.
Let me see. Let me bring it up. And guys, if you're not familiar with Bark, just go to bark.com, bark.com. It has nothing to do with animals. Okay, but this is where people bark and about their experiences with entertainers or just professionals.
No,
Also,
that's
you'll
where
watch
you actually go to hire us.
right. Can I
Hmm.
do this,
Oh,
please?
okay. Yeah.
So but they also get to leave reviews. Once they hire you, they're able to leave reviews. And also, if you go to bark.com, you can actually look for Shareef Entertainment LLC. So I'm going to read the about, but if you look at the reviews, he has 5 out of 5 stars. Okay, 57 customer reviews, and all 57 of them left a positive review. Okay. So, for one, David Shareef, CHT, PhD, world class magician who performs all over the globe for celebrities and regular everyday people. David is one of the most sought after magicians on Bark. David also specializes in adult magic, children magic, close up magic, mentalism, comedy magic, and hypnosis. Don't try to hypnotize me, it never works. All right, so one person, I'll go to like Bridget. Bridget said David did a show for our annual clothes giveaway, and it was great for the children and adults. I highly recommend him for any event. Now, I saw one that really caught my attention, and that was someone named Magician actually said the best magician in Las Vegas. Okay. My guest and myself were blown away by his talent and how we were kept entertained the whole night. There were so many magic tricks. I am still trying to figure out how he made them happen. If you need the best, look no further. You will be astonished by his magic tricks, confidence, and showmanship. That's what caught my attention. And that was just last year, right around my birthday. So
Oh, okay.
kudos to you on a magician saying that about another magician because it's like pulling teeth to get someone in the same industry to say anything good about you.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
you must have really done something to impress him. So very good, very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in closing, I just want to say or ask you, what do you say to, or do you have advice for aspiring magicians, illusionists, psychologists? Do
Yeah.
you what advice do you have for them?
Well, number one, take your craft seriously. Don't give away tricks on YouTube. Don't do that. That's professional suicide. Okay. So number one, start off small. Do some free shows for your friends and family, and you might meet somebody in a Walmart or what do you call those party stores? And
Yeah.
when you're starting off, hey, I'll do your party for $50. I'm a starting out magician, and that sort of thing. So
Hmm.
you want to get that flight time, as I like to call it, flight
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
The more hours you fly, the better you are as a pilot. And don't shy away from nothing. So do the parties that's gonna make you uncomfortable. If you're Caucasian, perform in the hood.
Did you say Caucasian? I
I
like
said
that.
Caucasian.
Oh, okay. I
Trust
thought
me, I
I
know the
heard
word.
Caucasian. I
No,
love it.
Caucasian.
Yeah. You said do a
Perform in the
party in the
hood.
hood.
Right. Yeah. Because if you can perform in the hood, you can perform for anybody.
Wow.
you know. And then once you know your worth, you inch up on that price because the people that you did the $50 show for, you can't ever come back to them and do a $350 show, and let alone what I charge. You ain't gonna never be able to do that because well, you were $50 the first time. Yeah, that was then.
Right.
Somebody said to me, "Wow, you're charging this, and when you started off, you ain't charged that." I said, "Well, Beyonce started off with Destiny Child, and they were doing free shows in people's backyards. Would you
Yeah.
ask her to come and do that now?"
Yeah, but the cost of magic has gone up. The cost of everything has gone up. Why my grocery bill is way higher than it used to be. So
Yeah,
quit tripping. Lydell
right.
Redman said, I'm 52. I was gonna say you telling your age, but you actually telling your age, Lydell. I'm 52 and I ain't never liked scary movies. Laughing but very serious. You know what? It's sad. It's really sad that Lydell, your grown self, is afraid of scary movies. I'm gonna shame all the men that are afraid of scary movies or not liking them. Whatever.
Yeah. I
Well,
I have a scary TV show coming out.
awesome. So we have like a couple of minutes. So go ahead and tell everyone what's coming up and where to find you.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at Dr. That's Dr. David Shareef Shareef. Dr. David Shareef on Instagram. I have a new TV network coming out called Misfit TV, and we just signed seven a 7 movie deal with a film company the other day, and I have a new show coming out called Paranormal Magic. It's what we're gonna do. All the creepy stuff.
Wow. Your own network and man, new television shows and oh, keep
Hmm.
going, keep going.
Yeah, yeah. I'm about to be on a America's Got Talent and the Tamron Hall show.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I'm
then all
I'm
that happened
oh,
since I spoke to you the last time I spoke to you on the phone. All that happened since then.
see, you know what? I know that I know that my prayers work. And for those of you that don't know me, I pray for everyone that I speak to. It's just what I do. It's so easy for me. And I'm not saying I'm the cause of it. I just think it was your time. But I want to definitely congratulate you on your success. I saw it coming when we first met. And I'm glad we did. And I'm glad that you've grown to where you are. And I know that the doorway is not even big enough for you right now. So bust through it, keep going, and keep people in illusions.
Astounded.
Yeah, keep them astounded. Now, can you turn my hair purple? Because I always wanted to see what purple would look like on me.
What, you could try to be the female Incredible Hulk?
I wasn't trying, but I did. I hosted a New Year's Eve gala, and everyone had to wear Emerald City green because it was an ode to Emerald City and the Wizard of Oz. And I wore this beautiful green number, by the way, and I wanted to match it with a green topper. So I wore it, and I liked it so much that I just can't get out of it. I may get some more of these. What can I say? But I'm gonna get you out of here because we're coming up on 7:30. David, thank you so much for coming on the LaDonna Raeh Show. Y'all give it up for David Shareef. My man. And you're welcome to come back on the show anytime, David. We'll see you next time on the LaDonna Raeh Show. You're the best. All right?
Sounds good to me.
Thank you, dear. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. You know, when you have a guest on the show that is getting all those good reviews and making people laugh and be amazed, they gotta come on the show and say what's up and tell you what they're all about and how they got there. Man, y'all keep it flowing and keep it going. Make sure you follow David Shareef. He told you how to find him. Dr. David Shareef on Instagram. Make sure you follow him and make sure you subscribe to this show. Subscribe. And I'll see you on the next show. We got B. Cole coming up next from Chicago on the LaDonna Raeh Show. Bye-bye for now.